my mission is to get healthy hair. Imagine if you're watching a movie, right? And you go to the end of the movie and you see how the end of the movie is, and you come back to the beginning. Nothing that those characters do in between will change the end, because the end was already written. That's how you look at that scripture when he say he created the end from the beginning. Yeah, I love the camera. My sister like my hair like this, but honestly I prefer my hair like bang to the corner, bang to the corner. Maria, welcome back to a new video. I literally just closed out a video and I'm going to start this one. I just filmed an hour-long video. I think it was over an hour. That was the longest, but it had to be long like that because I had already edited, and then after I edited I noticed some clips that didn't get included, so I had to go back in and shove them in the spots it needed to be in. And then my computer was down. The charger I had for it broke off, so I had to go and look for a charger, and Amazon got me a universal charger, and bing bang boom. But anyway, this video here, I know in my last video I say that I just closed out, I'm going to do a closet refresh, but I think you will see this video and then the closet refresh video. But before I get into that, this is the charger that I got for my laptop. I have a Samsung laptop, had it for years, and it fit well. So that was a gamble, but it fit well. It had good ratings, and I bought that for Cyber Monday. And then I also have this. So since I've been doing my hair, I only buy Wally clips, and they last for a good time, but then they can't go out after a while. The first one was one that plugged in, overheated, and now this one here that I had out, that's wireless. It's something kind of funny. It doesn't have this though. This one here allows you to go closer or far away. Ooh. And then you have the charge. I could know how much charge is at. And yeah. So this one here is where you cut. And this one here is where you like do the edge ups. Yeah, so I could be like, but I never actually use this. I think I want to start using it. I guess I could do like this. I don't know how that would feel. Cause right now I just do a razor and razor it. Yes, I was thinking about cutting my hair tonight, but I don't think I'm able to cut my hair tonight because I'm tired and it's late and I want to go ahead and get a head start. So yeah, I changed my mind, but I love the black and gold. So yeah, I'll just come back tomorrow. Hopefully I have that video edited and done, because I need to save it and then I need to go ahead and watch it back, because that's gonna go up Saturday. And it was supposed to go Monday. I mean, I'm on the Tuesday. My post days is Wednesday and Saturday. No, first it was Monday and Wednesday, and then I switch it from Wednesday to, no, I switch it from Monday to Saturday. These are all the guardrails. I don't know how I feel about this, because with the Wally they have a short one. I guess because they have this option where you could, I don't know, because I have to be ready that if it go too short, like bald short, that I could rock it like that. Ooh. I'm gonna start off in the back. Anyway, I didn't realize when it come with these 4 guards, and this is the lowest one. Oh, it's a 1 and okay. Is 1/8, showing 3 millimeter. Oh, okay. That's the same thing I use. It's dirty. Okay, never mind. So they have this. I wonder if I could use this on this. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. So, okay, I could use the same guards because I have so much guard hair that I don't use because I don't grow my sides out any longer. Now, if I had all natural hair and I had on top hair long, yeah. But I'm glad this is universal because I kind of think that this, you see the tip and this is wider than this. So I might still use this over here. But again, let me clean up my mess. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey y'all, welcome back to another day in this vlog. Last night I told you guys I was too tired to go ahead and do my hair. So I did it this morning. And this is how it's looking. I need to go ahead and cut my sides, but I'm not going to do that today. Right now, I'm going to concentrate on flat ironing my hair around my mouth. I am going to go ahead and show you guys the products I've used, but I for sure think that washing my hair every week is going to be what I do for the next few weeks, because when I tell you I was putting in the conditioner, I did a deep treatment. I did 2 deep treatments. One was that intense hydration treatment, and the other one was, Alexa, set an alarm for 3 p.m.
Alarm set for 3 p.m.
And one was, what was that one? Okay, one was a moisturization treatment and the other one was a deep conditioner. Don't tell me what the difference is. Don't ask me what the difference is. I assume that when you're conditioning is different to when you're moisturizing, but I don't know. All I know is I did 2 different things. And one had, well, they both had different ingredients in it for the most part. But yeah, I had to get some moisture in my hair. I don't have to go through it this much times, but sometimes I do. I do. Yes, y'all. I wish my edges would grow in thick like the rest of my hair, but you can only work with what you have, right? You could only work with what you have. But yes, my mission is to get healthy hair. I don't need long hair. I need healthy hair because I don't think that I'm going to change this hairstyle anytime soon. I say if I do change this hairstyle, I'm going to cut the whole thing off and then bleach my hair. Yes. And then after I do that and rock that for a little while, I'll grow it back out just like this and repeat it. You know, sometimes you get bored of the same style. That would be the 2 hairstyle I rock. But as far as me like growing back out my entire hair, no bueno, Georgie. No bueno. But yeah, I don't want this video to be a long video, so I just wanted to tap on in and let you know that I did wash and condition my hair. I treated my hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron it now because I will be going out to do my side hustle after I'm finished with my 9 to 5. I literally truly have a 9 to 5. You know, people are saying 9 to 5, but in reality is 8 to 5. But no, I have a legit 9 to 5. I only work 7 hours a week. Well, that's what I'm projected to work. Right now, I'm on an overtime project, so I clock more hours. But when I'm not on an overtime project, I work 7 times a week. And I just want to give a shout out to the Lord, man, because I remember I used to work 8 hours a week. Well, let me not say 8 hours. I was scheduled to work 8 hours a week. And hold on, that's too much here. I was scheduled to work 8 hours a week, but I never worked 8 hours a week because I always clock overtime. And I was getting paid less than what I am making now. And I just shout out to the Lord, man. Shout out to the Lord. You know, he'd always come through, not when you want him to, but when he's ordained to. And I would tell my sister, like, I always would tell my family, like, it's nothing we could do right now to alter or change a course that the Lord has ordained. If you read the Bible and you have a peep game, he said in his word that he created the end from the beginning, right? So if somebody creates the end from the beginning, today, what you do today can't change tomorrow, because tomorrow was written before today. So I try to live my life in a faith, following and trusting in his word, because he said his word shall not return unto us void. And we literally, if you peep game based on a scripture, we literally living out a script, because he already know what's to come. You know, if you think about it, imagine if you're watching a movie, right? And you go to the end of the movie and you see how the end of the movie is, and you come back to the beginning. Nothing that those characters do in between gonna change the end, because the end was already written. That's how you look at that scripture when he say he created the end from the beginning. We just have to align to him. That's why he said we have to live in accordance to his will. So when he's saying, if you look in the book of Revelations, all of our names has been written in the Lamb's book of life, but he say he blots out the name of those who will not make it. So that means everybody name written, but your name only remain and it's not blotted out based on you choosing whether or not you're going to go ahead and have him as your master. I love reading the Bible. I love reading the Bible. I love gaining new understanding and wisdom. It helps me. It helps me a lot. And it has gotten me through some, tough times. And I could only give you my experience. Some people might not believe in my faith, and some people have other faiths. I can't talk for nobody else. I could only talk about my experience, what I've been through, and what I have overcome through the help and the glory of my Lord Yahusha. Yahusha and Yahuwah. And also the Ruach HaKodesh, but y'all get it. And that's just God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit in Hebrews. I like to call them by their original names, because nobody that change my name when they go from different language to language. My name is Nika, English, Spanish, and Dutch, okay? So I just like to use his Hebrew name, because that's his name, But yeah. I was just looking at it, and it's like I work in less hours and getting paid more than when I was doing overtime. And I just was remembering the times when I was like, Lord, man, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Bath and Body Works have a sale, but I'm not trying to see Bath and Body Works. I have enough Bath and Body Works products. The only thing I in need from Bath and Body Works is the actual, what do you call it? Wall plugins. That's the only thing I need from Bath and Body Works. But yeah, he's been so good, and I was thinking about it because I'm like in a season of my life where I'm trying to pay off bills. I pay off bills, work up some come up with a strategy to save the money, and then some things happen, and then the money I save I end up spending, and then I have to go ahead and replenish the kitty that I just spent out of. And it's like I'm at this stage, like I'm grateful that I'm in the part of my life where I ask for increase, but I'm not seeing the increase. And then I had to sit down and I'm like thinking, like, what am I doing with the increase? And I looking through, and I'm going through what I spend my money on, and I'm like, So I've been budgeting. I've been forced to budget because some unexpected things came up, and it put me in a bind financially. So I have been budgeting seriously, and I have not been spending. Now, don't get me wrong, I put aside money to go like to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my place of peace. Aside from the gym, I love to go to the movies. The movies I go to, they have reclining seats, and that's like with. When I tell you I work so much, it's so bad that my daughter, she's in a small group for our church, and the lady say, you know, you have to get out sometimes. They had an event they were going to, and I was going to drop my daughter off, and she's like, you have to get out sometimes. You should come. You know, some parents are going to be accompanying the group, so you should come, you know. And I was like, yeah, but I'm always working. And she was like, yeah, you need to take a break. Like, work is good, but you need to have like a balance. And a balance is what I don't have. What I have done, because I used to work Saturday and Sunday, but what I have done is I cut out Saturday, and I say, you know what, that's going to be my Sabbath. But even to cutting that out and having that as my Sabbath, I'm still not doing too good on, because I want it to be the Sabbath where I don't do any work. And when I have weeks where I don't manage my schedule or get to do something like clean up or fold up clothes or rearrange, I leave that trickle down to the weekend. And even though I'm not doing monetary work where I get money from, I do still end up doing some sort of housework. I used to even exercise on Saturday. I don't even do that no more. I will probably do the sauna if I do have to do the gym, but I have not been doing that at all, period. I need to get back into the sauna too. It's winter time, but who cares? I could go in the sauna, then after the sauna, cool off, and then go ahead and put on my jacket and then go out in the cool, because I used to worry about that. But when you have goals, you can't afford to worry about that. And I feel like I've been putting on some weight. When I watch back the footage, it'll be like, oh, what are you talking about? But I have put back on some weight. When I started with Govi, I was at 174, 175. And right now I'm at 184. 184. The last few weigh-ins, I was at 184. And I can't get out of the 184 realm. But I prefer to start the 184, let my body get used to the 184, and then I could drop. Whereas I don't want it to go up and down. I mean, no, go up and up and up. Because it's one thing if I'm at 184 and I start there, opposed to me going at 184 and 187 and 189 and 184. I'm not fluctuating in that aspect. I'm just stuck at 184. So it allowing my body to get used to this weight. And then when I'm ready to kick up my 36-hour fast, it'll go into the next phase. Because I've been stuck like chalk, I am going to go ahead and launch back my 36-hour fast. My sister has been talking about doing it for so long. I told her friend about it. I told her friend about it from since Minnesota, and she wasn't playing no games. She jumped right into it, and from since then to now, she's still doing it. When I went home for Thanksgiving, she said she'd been doing it for 4 months straight. I said that's good, but don't get too stuck in. I tell her she needs to go ahead and break the alternate day and have like a week or so where she doing regular fasting, regular intermittent fasting, and then go back into the alternate day fasting. Because right now she lost the weight, but she trying to lose her stomach and she's not getting any results from it, because I tell her it's because she either have high cortisol level, because whenever you exercising and you notice that your weight in your stomach is not going down, you could be stressing. Whether somebody wants to admit it or not, your body stresses. When you fast, your body stress. When you have something on your mind subconsciously, your body's stressing. It's just for you to identify the stressors and combat it. I still have some of the soap when I'm washing my hair on my shirt, because I leaned over in my kitchen sink and I'm washing my hair there. My mother called me, so let me wrap this conversation up. All in all, I am going to be kicking off for 36 hours. I'm just waiting for my cycle to start. And if you want to join in, by the time you see the video, it might be a week later. But let's see, because I want it to be in current time. And I want you guys to hop on it if you want to hop on it. I am planning to do it for like a month. I'm going to say a month and then see after I complete a month where I go from there. Okay, but yeah, we have to go ahead and break this 184. My happy medium is 170, 174. I like that. I like how I look in my body at that weight level. But anyway, I'll see you later. Okay. Hey y'all, just finished my hair. My sister like my hair like this. Like I look in the camera. My sister like my hair like this, but honestly, I prefer my hair like bang to the corner, bang, bang to the corner. I like it swooped. I have 2 packages I want to go through really quick. I think this one is from Temu. Y'all, I love these chocolates. I love them down to the ground, honey. Yep. Temu. They love to put stuff in a plastic like this. So I have this, and this is to clean my glass. My mirror, I have a big drinking mirror in my room. So you put the little pad on it, you spray the glass, and you're able to like wipe it like that. And it comes with multiple heads. So I guess I could throw one in the wash and then have extras there. And then, ooh, yes. I got me some gloves, because when I tell you the winter be wintering, it be wintering. So these are the 2 gloves, well, a pair of gloves. I got a small. It's a little big, but it's all right. What I like about it is it's thick. It's a nice material, and it allows me to stick my fingers out. Oh my gosh. And then I have like a little pocket here. This is supposed to be a small, and it's so big. It's really big. I have to test it out. Yep. And I have like a little clasp in here, so we could go ahead and combine it. Ooh, I forgot about this. I got this sculpture, and I really and truly got it. It's a face. I thought it would have been ceramic, but it's plastic, and it looks like they fused it together. It looks really cheap. It does. But I got this to put my perfume in it, but it's too small for that. So now I have to find some place for that to go. Ooh, I got this hat. Is it gonna fit? I got this bucket hat, and I like this. I like it. Feels so soft, but look, you can see the thread right here. But I love this bucket hat. Dang, now I wish they had it in the black, and then you could just go ahead and do the same. Now I wish they had it in the black, but it only had this color. I'm liking this. I have something in here. This is a mobile modifier. It was under $5, and I said, let me go ahead and get it, because if I could put my phone down and magnify it. Let me find out. This is how it look. Did it always come up with some? I have to see if this works. Hold on. So wait, whoa. Hold on. We're gonna find out, Hank. On the advertisement, it came up extremely big, and I guess it is magnifying it. But ain't nothing to write home about. Because it's under $5, I might keep it. I don't know. But it wouldn't even go back. It's not going back in. Okay. It's fast on the backside first, because this isn't something I need. And then the last thing in this package, which is the last thing. And look, I squished up my hair. I squished it down. I put these upstairs. Everything except for those girls. Those girls going up in the way with me. I'm not gonna keep this. Look, even the side is not yet. I'm not gonna keep this. No. Well, let me get the scissors. I have no idea where my scissors are. Oh, I forgot I got this. And I was just looking at somebody's video, and I was like, ooh, I need me one of those. So this is a honey jar. So you go ahead and you put the honey in it, and then I wish this was detachable, but the whole thing comes off. Yeah, I wish this was not fused down, but it's fine. You put the honey in it, and you take it out, and then you swirl it around, and then you put it back in. This is nice. This is like the best purchase, and the gloves for the day from Temu.